off the gap band. But we underground cause the world slept on us. Buried us alive, it ain't straight stepped on us. Bracelets and ball scars still left on us. Hellraiser, have-nots, hip-hop headhunters. Walk through wet summers, watch my team get numbers. Most of us got death threats from the society at large. Out of control, but I try to be in charge. Cops creep through in a variety of cars, and I ain't even try to be involved. I'm a family man with a purpose, shoot for the stars. Land on the surface of fire. Damn, curse the survivors, walking on earth like first week tires. Smashed in the media, searching for pliers.
Mic check, mic.
Man, for my people, man. And if they don't treat us equal, man, over and over and over again,
Yeah.
Makes my way, it come once every month. When I takes my pay, it's gone in a flash, say goodbye to the cash. Thought it was my past, so I pay up the ass. No chips, no whip to mash. Come 6:45, my last dollar buy a trip on the dash. It's off to the subway, another mean mug day. Hating life, steady contemplating the thug way. I can have to stop my way to the E and give it to J-Rock, get paper for free. Or I can call my cousin with balloons to the boy for cheap. Still have a little room to
Yeah.
The scene with the green, get a peep.
Alright, we're gonna keep going.
Stripping it till the suckers call me the block. What's the difference in a couple of stops? It's the difference in pushing a buggy Benz and punching the clock. It's buying a couple spots for packs of socks.
Alright, word. Okay. We are back. I hope everything is righteous.
Word.
If not, oh well. We gonna keep plugging away till this shit get fixed. I mean, fuck it. I mean, I'm an old nigga. I'm gonna learn how to do this shit. But yo, I'm not giving. I mean, anyway, fuck it.
No doubt.
I need somebody to test, man. I need a tester. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I got the jig on my phone, but I couldn't hear it.
But what about now? Like, I need to
All
know
right.
if it's working now. If there's any possible way I could find out for sure, that would be dope. And I have no idea why it wouldn't be.
See? Look,
What?
I can hear all this. I mean, I can't hear it.
That was playing. All right, let it play. Let's see if you hear the voices.
Oh, so that's what you was hearing in your head.
So we good. All right, we good. Pause it.
Pause.
Yeah, we good. All right. Thank you, Marco. Shout out to Red for hitting us up to give us some quality control. Thank you, everybody that's listening and staying. Street 16 Podcast, Mike Barcliff, Marco Valencia. Hey, yo, so you said you got in a beef with your brother again?
Oh, yeah, man.
This is something that you could tell on the airwaves?
Yeah. Well, the point is, I woke up. You know me, I be working all night, so I took the time off to sleep during the day. It was like 12 o'clock. And I was just like, yo, I hear you yelling. And then I just go out and was like, yo, what's the yelling about? Oh, well, don't come down here and tell me what I'm doing when I'm talking to Mom. I was just like, look, man, I just heard yelling and I was taking a nap before I go to work. Right? So, Mike, he tells me to go in my, all right, well, take your nap. Just go back in the room. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, cuz. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hold on, cuz. You ain't gonna tell, I'm a grown man. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, look, man. He was like, well, what the fuck? And I was like, ho, why you cursing at me, yo? I mean, what's going on, yo? And I was just like, all right, you know what? This is not going to end good. I mean, my mom is sitting right there. I don't want to do what's going to happen because since I went to rehab, right, I don't do that no more. I don't yell. I don't fuss. I don't do all that, you know. So I'm going to just keep it cool. And you know what? I'm going to go back in my room.
Is that how it ended?
That's how it ended.
All right, good. Because I was wondering if the story wasn't going to end.
No. Oh.
Come on, baby.
Wow, you know me.
Yeah.
But no, that's how the story ended because I'm not going to do that anymore.
All right, so let's talk about your election.
All right, word.
Have you been sending out messages telling people to vote for Joe Biden like you did in a primary? I wonder if I still got that text on my screenshot.
Hold on. You want to see my phone? Yes, I have.
Wow. So, did you hear that President Trump supposedly called the dead soldiers losers? He said, I don't want to go visit them, they're losers. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. But
Okay.
you know what? That's an abomination.
He denies it.
I mean, because you know my father fought in 2 wars.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And look, even when I see people I don't know, I tell them if they have a uniform on, I appreciate your service. Yeah, I even tell cops, and they the ones that used to arrest my ass.
That's creepy.
Why is that creepy?
Yo, man, like, tell a cop you appreciate. You know who I tell I appreciate your service?
Who is that?
My server.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't appreciate none of these people's service. All right,
Hold on now. Somebody going to fight. Freedom ain't free.
Here we go.
Yeah, freedom is not free.
Neither is studio time. All right, I kick niggas off my platform for that shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, man, I got like on my mother's side of the family, not my father's side as much, or anywhere that I really could recall. But on my mother's side of the family, we got quite a bit of veterans.
Yeah.
And these men are respected men. They're my elders. And they've done well for themselves. It's like they've become black middle class military families.
Mm-hmm.
And when my uncle passed away 2 years ago, we went down for the funeral. It was in Austin, Texas. And he had a military funeral.
Yeah, so did my father.
And it was the church and the military. So the whole thing was church and military, 2 things that I don't have no connection to. You know what I mean? But they did it so well. The whole family was taken care of. I didn't have to pay for a thing. I spent $1 on my trip buying a pack of gum. I did not even buy a bottle of water. I didn't pay for anything, hotel, food, nothing. Like everything was taken care of for me, and they treated the family well. And my cousin, who's gonna come on the podcast, shout out to my cousin Mike. He's a Marine. Well, you know, retired or ex-Marine, whatever you want to call it. And he's of that ilk. He's of that, yes, this is the service. This is honorable duty. We do things. We do bad things sometimes on behalf of the greater good. You could like it or not, but this is what we believe in, and he's 100% into his beliefs. And I mean, I gotta respect it, you know, because he really is locked into his belief. It's true to him that it's honorable service. And I mean, you know, when you look at it from a certain perspective, it does look like they were treated well. Like, I don't have members of my family that came home from the war with broken limbs, even though my ex-father-in-law has a pretty good amount of damage from Agent Orange and stuff.
My father got his ear shot off.
Yeah, see, I don't have those stories, but
I know, but
They all
men-
had
hold
middle
on.
class homes and nice neighborhoods
Yeah.
and retired on some nice Cosby Show shit.
Well, they're lucky. The reason why is because a lot that come home don't have shit and they're homeless.
which is part of the reason why I don't think that it's that honorable.
It is honorable to serve our country, but we're not taking care of those soldiers when they come home. And that's our problem.
Well, then that's not honorable. If you go serve your country
Yeah.
and then they don't take care of you, then you have not done an honorable thing. You've put yourself in a position to be played as a sucker. And the president is right. You are a loser if you did that.
Right. Well, you know I can't agree. 'Cause
I
you
mean,
know
I think
love
it's honorable.
military history.
Yeah, but I mean, so what? I mean, I don't think it's honorable to go serve this country and don't serve yourself. You have to
Oh,
take
yeah,
care of yourself.
You always have to take care
and
of
your
yourself.
family.
Yeah.
And your health and your stability and your finances and your income. I mean, you know, war is bad, and the military-industrial complex is not something that I agree with.
And you know, hold on. You know who said something about that? Eisenhower,
Uh-huh.
who was the leader in World War II of all European powers. And he's like, when he became president, he was like, this military-industrial complex, this shit is fucked up.
Right.
I mean, wow. You're thinking about somebody who led D-Day, right, in Normandy, and led our troops all across Europe to conquer Germany, and he's saying the military-industrial complex is fucked up.
All right. Well, look, I mean, war is one of the 5 worst things on the
But
planet.
that's how we get rich. War.
Who gets rich? The homeless veteran that's on
No.
heroin underneath the bridge?
No.
And that's honorable? I'm supposed to look at his life and say, yo, you lived an honorable life because you're under a bridge? No.
But we're supposed to take care of those people.
Who's we? The people who sent them there?
No, the point is we pay taxes, right? So
So that we can have a military-industrial complex. That's why we pay
and that's
taxes.
the wackest shit ever.
So how is this honorable then? You know, you seem like you agreeing with me.
Look, we have a volunteer army,
Right.
so they go. They don't have to do this.
No, but my father-in-law did not volunteer. I mean, in Vietnam, it wasn't always volunteer.
Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. You know, I know.
And even if it is volunteer, if you volunteer to be a pawn on another man's chessboard, how is that honorable?
Wow. Touche, Monfrere.
I mean,
Touche.
you know, I'm really hoping that this is just not too tender and sensitive. Like, I mean, when my cousin, when he come on, he's welcome to blast me
Yeah.
verbally, not with his gun, not with your service weapon. He's welcome to blast me. I mean, you know, if I'm way off here, and somebody, you know, Ebo does this to me all the time. She checks me. Like, if I'm way off here, I would like to hear the counterpoint. And I understand that black people could look at my job and say what you do ain't honorable. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but I come home to my kids every night. I'm not in far away for 6 months in Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not FaceTiming and, you know, standing in a hall online, waiting online on Thanksgiving morning to hear the President Trump say hello, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that horrible shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so I think you're supposed to honor yourself. That's
okay,
honorable.
but all I'm asking is, who's gonna defend the fucking country, man?
Is that my problem?
It might be.
Okay.
If you see niggas showing up on Virginia Beach,
Uh-huh.
getting off
But
boats
here's
with
the
guns.
thing. There's always a boogeyman. All right, I could paint a scenario right now and say who's going to defend your mother house right now because there's some boogeyman that I'm sending to your house right now that I made up in my mind. You could always say, all right, problem, solution, reaction. You could always say, here's a boogeyman. Be afraid of the boogeyman. Let us save you and protect you from the boogeyman. When maybe there ain't even no boogeyman in the first goddamn place.
Wow.
You know what? We know who's the boogeyman?
Who is that player?
Joe Biden and friends is the boogeyman.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And you know I work for the National Democratic Committee.
How much do you get paid?
Nothing.
Loser.
I get paid nothing. I'm doing it for the rights of my kids. So
No. Fuck them kids. Your kids
God
don't.
damn.
No. Them kids don't need you to help Joe Biden get elected in a fucking blue state. All right. Well, your kids need you to bring home books and water and food
Well, you know
and
I already
clothing
did that.
and electricity and some wisdom and knowledge and time and love. All right. Your kids do not need Joe Biden or Kamala. They need other shit.
Well, all right. Even though I said that, you want to know the truth?
That's it.
Okay. Well, ain't no president that's been in office that's changed my motherfucking life, period. I don't give a fuck who's in office. I mean, for real, my life doesn't change.
I think Clinton changed your life.
No.
Because he did the crime bill, right? And during the time when you were serving time for crime.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
And you want to vote for his wife.
Okay.
Clap that out, loser.
Yeah, you're right, though. Yeah. Because it changed. Look, no parole in Virginia. I was in jail looking at the TV. No parole in Virginia?
While he was in the office getting a blowjob.
Yeah, well, I was.
You in 811.
I was like, oh my God.
And he's in 69. Fuck them presidents, man.
I'm in 811 City Hall Avenue. Oh my God, he's so right.
All right. Yeah, so look, check this out. Do you know that they have I forgot what it's called, like racial sensitivity training or the 1619 project. Like they got different kinds of like black educational videos that like cops and FBI agents and supposed to watch to make them like feel bad, less connected to racism. I would love to get a copy of one of these videos.
I would love to get a copy because the reason is racism. What the hell is racism here for?
Well, then you would probably be interested in his story because President Trump says he ain't letting them do that no more. He's like, nah, y'all ain't spending no tax money to train niggas how not to be racist. He said that's bullshit.
Wow.
What you think about that?
This shit is fucking horrible. I mean, well, hold on. Why are we racist in the first place? I didn't raise my kids like that. You didn't raise your kids like that.
I mean, I don't know what I tell them boys when I'm
I know. To a certain extent. Okay.
I'm playing, y'all.
No, hold on. No. You know what's real? Because my daughter was with a girl, and I just thought she was African American. She's light skinned, whatever. You know, Kaya's light skinned. And I said something. No, she said something. The little girl. Right? And she said something about white people, and my daughter was like, don't say that. My dad hates white people. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my God.
See, my children have never said that about me.
I know, but I don't know what made her.
But you was embarrassed?
I was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate white people. I got white people in my family. So, I mean, what's that about, dude?
Yeah, I mean, my answer to that would be, I don't hate. I mean, I'm not on a frequency of hate.
No, you know what it is? Because I've educated her in all the things that, you know, the United States have done. You know what I'm saying? The European powers have done to Africa. And she just automatically assumed I hate white people. I was like, I don't hate white people.
That's you know, you can't conflate factualities with hatred.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but if you hate what is bad,
yeah,
and then you list off the 999,000 things that they did that was bad,
yeah,
it's like, okay, 2 and 2 equals 4. I mean, you if you hate what's bad and they did 999,000 bad things, you should hate them for 999,000 reasons. I can't do hate. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do
You
it
know what I'm
either,
saying?
man.
I tell you, my last vestiges of hate left me. You know what the last thing I've hated in my life was?
What's that? Food?
The last thing I've hated in my life was the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
And I let that go because one of my sons, shout out to Justice Amir, he's an Eagles fan.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and you know when I was a big sports fan, you
Yeah.
know I hated the Eagles. That was the last thing I hated, but I've let hatred go. You
Yeah.
know, and I will be very, very clear. You are not that important to me for me to have to hate you. You know what I'm
know
saying?
that's
You
right.
do not occupy that type of real estate in my fucking energy system, all right?
Yeah.
No, white person, no. There is no hatred here, all right? Do not try to put yourself in this game. You're not in that game.
Yeah.
You're not in the game where what you do affects me emotionally. No.
Yeah.
You know, I told you the story about when Sincere got in the car accident.
Yeah.
And I went down to Norfolk General and the cop wouldn't let me see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was filled with hatred at that moment. I felt it. And I looked at him and I saw him smile. And I said, loser. Chess game. I said, you know what? I smiled at him and said, you know what? You got me. You got me. I laid the king down. And slept in the car. All right. I'll see Sincere when you get off in the morning shift.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? My son got ejected from a
Well,
fucking...
see, you know what? It's a good thing I won't there. Because you know what I look.
It's
you
a
know
good
me.
thing a lot of people wasn't there. Even his mom was like, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people would have went off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know me. Sometimes you gotta act like a nigga. Sometimes. I mean, you know, I don't do that no more. I don't really fuss with people. I don't get in arguments. You know what I'm saying? I just don't do that.
Well, that's good. I appreciate that growth, Marco.
Yeah.
I mean, Marco got in the studio last month when he was up in D.C.
Oh, shit.
and he was all excited. He sent me the email, text me, hey, did you listen to it yet? Did you hear it yet? I mean, you know, but it was good. It was a good song, and I could tell you was in a good place. You was having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you practicing this Zen thing where you just ain't gonna let shit get you angry no more.
No, man.
Right.
You know why? Hold on.
Yes.
And I'll tell you why. This right here. The serenity prayer.
Right. That's some shit.
God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
All right.
If I can't change that shit, the fuck am I gonna get all upset about?
So you know what you can't change?
Yeah.
The
shit
Democratic Party. Cut that up. Can't change them, Marco. They're just not your friends. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna make it. They're gonna try. You know, it's like Luther Vandross, Jerry Curl. It just didn't curl all the way. Like them is right. They're not the answer. You live in a blue state, nigga. Sit the fuck down.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm
I mean, but
saying?
still, I gotta make sure something happens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we making sure a lot of things happen. So, shout out to you, Mark.
I mean, I'm
looking at the
trying,
play
man.
right.
Look, the only thing is, I'm just trying to make a better place for my kids, and my
Right.
grandkids. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I am trying to do that too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that too. So, COVID.
Okay. Fucking COVID.
What about it?
Nigga only had 9 cases in Chesapeake, Virginia Beach. I just saw the list the other day. We had 13 cases in Virginia Beach. Shit, we had 7 in Norfolk. I mean, the people that are getting sick is the old and the young. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, me and you, we can fight this shit off. And really, I mean, I'm not trying to say that don't be worried about it. You know what I'm saying? But really, I mean, this shit is like a super flu.
Well, I hope they don't flag us for none of this bullshit. But I mean, super flu. You know, I don't even know if you need to use the word super. All right. You know, like, I don't believe it. That does not mean that is not the same thing as saying it is not real. So if you say it is not real, you know, you can flag.
Yeah.
If it's not real, yeah, you've crossed the line. No, I have not said it is not real. You know, all right. There's a brother that uses this phrase. I'm gonna shout him out because it's his phrase. Black Dot. I got his book, Hip Hop Decoded. I'm enjoying it. He says, "Real people can die in a fake movie."
Wow.
So, you know, if there's a monster under your bed and you believe it's there, then it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Problem, solution, reaction. Problem, reaction, solution. So when a mystical entity that y'all call government or society or whatever you want to call it, a mystical entity that's over there somewhere, that's not here, it's not real, it's not present, it's not here, it's some entity out there that transmits these sounds and words and messages and images through these boxes. You know, this mystical entity has sent messages through everybody's box that says there's a boogeyman out there. The reaction to the boogeyman is all over the place. Now, here comes the solution to this boogeyman. If you never believed in the boogeyman in the first place, then I think you should just go on with your life. However, if you see evidence of the boogeyman actually existing, maybe you adjust your thoughts. I've seen no evidence of this boogeyman. I've seen evidence of reaction to a boogeyman.
Yeah.
I have not seen evidence of this boogeyman.
Okay. Well, the point is because you just don't know anybody that's been affected by COVID.
I did not say that either. I think everybody I know has been affected by COVID.
So do I, nigga. For real, so do I. I was like, shit, nigga, I'm sick. And I was sick for like, what?
No, you don't have to be affected. You don't have to get sick to be affected by COVID.
Oh, yeah. No, okay.
Everybody has been affected by COVID.
I understand what you're saying. But shit, I thought I was sick. My throat was sore for like...
I mean, see, that goes back to your thinking. You know, if the monster under the bed really exists to you, then it is, and then it is real.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I understand.
I don't accept anything from these mystical entities that shoot images through these boxes unless it's verified. I need verifiableness for it to register. I've been here for 6 months. Nothing has registered. Nothing has registered yet to me that says, yo, you know what? This shit is truth. Everything that I've seen has been flimsy, edge shit on the fringes. Nothing have I seen that makes me feel this boogeyman really exists.
Okay. Well, I agree. Let me tell you why.
You agree with who?
I agree with you. For real. I mean, it's happened. There's something. But look, man, you're trying to scare us into shit. You see what I'm saying? And just like you said about that box, right? Like KRS-One said, television telling lies to your vision. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all you're doing, man. I mean, they can tell you anything. And they're trying to scare you.
Right. The fear.
They're trying to scare you.
Right. So that you run to them for help.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
the thing about it is, shit, I was going to go out there and make masks out of pantyhose. Shit.
See.
If I can get paid.
See, you just like the feeling of pantyhose. See, come on. Don't sneak that in there and think that
okay.
you're doing that for the public good.
Yeah, I am. I'm doing it for the public good.
Yeah, man. Yo, I got to, like if anybody tells me anything, especially if you some mystical entity that I don't know who you are. I don't know who Fauci is. I don't know who's his boss. I don't know who's his boss. I don't know who's MSNBC, CNN boss. I don't know these people, all right? Mm-hmm. All right. They're mystical. There's some mystical entity over there. That's who they are to me, all right? And you just can't come to me and tell me any old boogeyman story without any evidence. Like I got to see, feel. I get my own downloads, all right, from the sun. Like I go out here and I deal with the environment, all right.
Yeah,
I'm in tune, and signals. If you're in tune, signals should come from somewhere. I should be receiving a signal from somewhere verifying this boogeyman story. Not every signal coming from the box. I go in the box, it's millions of signals. Oh, this one had it. This black guy had it. This health guy had it. This big muscle man movie star had it. Oh, his family had it. Oh, this other black man had it. Oh, this NBA player had it. Oh, this person had it. I could get all that shit from the box. Mm-hmm. But when I stand on the planet and listen to the sun, I don't hear that shit. I don't hear none of this shit. And I've been listening for a long time now. It's been months of this. Mm-hmm. All right? Everything's come from the box. I don't feel any truth. I don't feel it.
Okay. I still think there's something going on, because if you want to talk about the Spanish flu in 1917, that ravaged the earth and killed millions of people. But
and how long did it take?
Oh shit! It only took like a year and a half.
All right.
To ravage.
Right. And so how long has this been? Going on a year.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We're going on a year.
We're going on a year.
It started in March.
No, it started I heard about it in damn near December in China. It was a 2019 story in China.
Okay. Well, I'm saying, look, it don't take nothing for a contagion to travel in the world today, because think about it. I could have it, get on a plane, and travel to Japan. And everybody that's on the plane with me catches the shit. Look, they got a movie. It's called Contagion.
All right. But if this is bad enough to shut down the whole world, then where's the evidence that you see in the movies and that you see in history? Where's the evidence that this is this bad 9-10 months later? I mean, all the masks and all the social distancing, yeah, let's say that helped some. Mm-hmm. Still, where's the rest of the evidence that, some shit is here that's killing us, like wiping us out, like duck, nigga?
Well, you know what? This is not The Stand in Stephen King book.
10 months later, we still don't smell.
Yeah, because you know what? In The Stand, Stephen King's book, that shit wiped out the whole entire United States in like a month. I mean, if you were immune to it, you didn't catch it, and that's a great book.
This is what I have to say to America.
All
I have
they
to
do is scaring people.
Right,
Man.
I have to say this to America. Your towers fell too fast, and your pandemic is moving too slow. All right, it just don't pass the smell test. I'm sorry.
Pause.
Flagged. Inappropriate content.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so you said 9/11 and the pandemic. I mean,
you could throw the moon landing in there and the Kennedy assassination.
The Kennedy assassination.
I mean, you could throw a bunch of more shit.
No,
in
but
there.
I'm saying right now, if you think he killed John Kennedy and he was a shitty ass shot in the Marines through bushes, right, in a moving car and hit him 3 times, get the fuck out of here.
And you know what's the crazy stuff about this stuff is that they don't even respect people enough to say, yo, let's give them a real solid story. You know, they give you flimsy stories just to rub it in your face because they have no respect for you. They're like, yo, man, they gonna believe anything. And if you one of the people that act like you don't believe it, they're gonna just call you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're like WMDs. Shit, we went all through fucking every desert in Iraq. No WMDs, but we had to invade because
Loser.
he tried to kill my father.
Loser.
Yeah, loser. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Man. Shout out to all my soldiers. I hope y'all don't hate me. I mean, yes, feel free to disagree with my life choices. Read about them in the book, Voiceless. The Journal of an Underground Starving Artist, available on Amazon. Yo, look, feel free to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm just not like, you know. I mean, I don't view that as
I love our soldiers.
I got no hero worship.
But
No,
I love
war
our
is bad.
soldiers.
War is bad.
War
Okay?
is bad.
War is bad. You know, it's back to the Game of Thrones shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
War is bad. Our warriors are good. Those warriors are evil.
Oh, okay. But shit, are we gonna have a podcast about the Game of Thrones? I would love that.
No, no. I mean, there's too many of them, man. But I mean, you know,
No, but our opinion as the street niggas about our opinion. Yo, you had scholars and all that shit about doing, you know, Game of Thrones and shit. What about 2 street niggas talking about Game of
I
Thrones?
think that could work. But man, you ain't read enough of the books, man. Like, you know, them people out there that do these Game of Thrones podcasts,
yeah.
they know all the book shit.
Yeah.
And you ain't read enough of the book. Like, I mean, we could fuck with it. Like,
Yeah, but you right though. I agree 100%. Because for real, I mean, I think I know a lot, but I really don't know a lot. Because when I talk to you, and you know, I'll be listening to the shit on YouTube, I'll be like, oh wow, oh god.
and one other thing about that is, I've come to the conclusion that George R.R. Martin is a bad guy.
Why did you say that?
He's a bad person.
Why?
I just don't think you can write some of this shit that he write and be a healthy host. Nah, maybe I'm talking bad because maybe I can say the
because you know
same
what,
thing
though?
about Abu.
But you gotta think about his life. He has shit else to do. He's a fat ass fucking white
boy.
dude.
Yeah.
Sitting in fucking Brooklyn
Right.
and fucking looking out of a window. What else does he have to do?
I mean, but see, it's some narcissistic shit going on with his world creating because he's a demigod. You know, like, I mean,
Wow.
like for you to create this world of like the way he created this world is really playing God. Like I got a little planet down here and I'm gonna just fill it with people. And stories and history. Like he really playing God on these niggas. And then all the gods, the old gods, the new gods,
and
the
new
red
gods.
gods,
Yeah.
the faith of the seven,
And I still haven't figured out
the drowned god,
the fire god.
the fire god. All those gods are fake. The real God is him, the author of the story.
Wow.
And some of these bad characters and the shit they do with all of this rape shit. I mean, like, honestly, man, how many goddamn times can you write about rape? Children getting raped. I mean, they said they had like 254 raped or sexual violent references in like the show. And the book is worse. You know what I'm saying? and it's glossed over. Like, all right, the legends from history. There's a legend. There's a person called Land the Clever. Supposedly, he started House Lannister.
Yeah.
All right, House Lannister was subordinate to the Casterlys of Casterly Rock. This person, Land the Clever, squeezed into Casterly Rock and started doing stuff in the castle to freak people out, make them think it was haunted. And he snuck into the bedrooms of a bunch of maids and impregnated them.
Okay.
And these babies that was supposed to be maids, these babies came from women that was supposed to be highborn virgins, and they all had gold Lannister hair. Now that's just a nigga sneaking around raping people. That's motherfucking an episode of Criminal Minds. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, wait a minute.
And he
What's that
writes
song?
these stories.
What's the song? It's the dance.
The Reigns of Castamere. That's the song you talking about?
No, the song.
The Dance
the
of Johnny.
girl where she dances around.
Oh, Jenny's song.
Jenny's song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about that? That wasn't
No,
rape.
Yeah, it won't rape, but the point is, all these lovers that she had, and then when she passed away, she died in the fire.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was dancing around.
Yeah.
And then when I heard that song
On the TV show?
on the TV show, I was like, what the hell? This sounds weird. This really sounds weird.
I mean-
then I actually heard it, and you told me about it, right? And I was just like, wow.
Yeah. She
Really?
supposedly that person that you're referring to is the ghost. She called the ghost of High Heart.
Mm-hmm.
And she's supposedly one of the children of the forest.
What?
Yeah, because she looks like that. She fits that description. And the only reason why she was even accepted into society is because Jenny, who brought her to court, Jenny, who was Aegon the Unlikely's son's wife. You know, because he proposed, Aegon the Unlikely betrothed all his children to highborn Lord's children so that he could make a lot of matches with the Targaryen family. And all of them rejected their marriage matches. All of his children did. And his son, Prince Aegon, who his name was Duncan, he was supposed to be the king. He disowned his shit and broke his betrothal and married Jenny. And Jenny brought the Ghost of High Heart with her to court because the Ghost of High Heart had prophecies. And so they let her bring her to court. If it wasn't for her prophecies, they would have never want her to come to court in the first place. But they let her come to court, and they follow her prophecies, and they said following her prophecies is why the Targaryen children started marrying each other again. And it's also why they had the tragedy at Summerhall where they tried to hatch the dragon's eggs and it burned everybody up. And that's when Rhaegar was born in the tragedy at Summerhall. So, I mean, she's an interesting character, but I mean, you know, she wasn't the worst thing left out of the show. I mean, but if you don't know about Lady Stoneheart, and if you don't know about that, and what's dope about Lady Stoneheart, this is the thing that I like about that, and I'm gonna just geek out for a quick second. Catelyn Stark, she hated Jon Snow while he was alive.
Right.
Robb Stark wrote a will before he got killed in the Red Wedding. He wrote a will, and he asked his mom, he said, Brandon Rickon's dead, my father's dead, I don't have a child yet, Arya's probably dead, Sansa's married to a Lannister. I need an heir because if I die, Winterfell passes to Sansa and her husband. So so we'll lose Winterfell to the Lannister. So he told his mom, I need to write a will. And she was like, okay, well, your father has some cousins in the Vales, house this, house that. He's like, nah, none of them niggas know us. We don't know them niggas.
Yeah.
He's like, my father got another son. I'm going to put him as my heir, Jon Snow. And she was like, I can't accept this because, you know, she hated him.
Yeah.
He was like, you don't have to. I'm the king. And then he asked, like, it was 5, 6 people there that witnessed him sign the will.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Catelyn Stark hated Jon Snow because she believed that that was Ned Stark's bastard.
Yep.
If she's an undead zombie now or a fire white, maybe she now knows that Jon has Targaryen blood. That's not Ned Stark's bastard. That's his nephew.
Yeah.
And maybe she now knows that Ned didn't cheat on her and she has no reason to hate him. And maybe she now says, you know what? Let me get Rob's will to Jon. Because,
But she got murked.
yeah, but she's alive now. She's leading the Brotherhood Without Banners as a witch zombie.
Yeah. See,
She's
I
a
don't know
witch
that.
zombie now, leading the Brotherhood Without Banners. And the last thing she did, she ran into Brienne.
Oh shit.
And Brienne had the Lannister armor and the Lannister
Yeah.
sword, Oathkeeper.
Yeah.
And she's like, yo, what the fuck? How the fuck you gonna come here with some Lannister shit?
Yeah.
We gonna hang you.
Yeah.
And so they hung Brienne and Podrick. And she's at the last moment, Brienne said, okay, sword. And they cut her down. They said, we'll let you live if you go bring us Jaime Lannister. And so, you know, Jaime Lannister, how he changed, and now he's a more nice guy. He don't want to fight the Starks no more. Brienne knows this, but she can't explain that to Catelyn because Catelyn don't want to hear that shit. First of all, she's a zombie. Second of all, you wearing all this Lannister shit. So she said, bring me Jaime Lannister. So the book ends with Brienne running to get Jaime and saying, yo, Jaime, come. I need your help. Lying to Jaime saying, yo, the Hound is killing Sansa. Lying to Jaime. So Catelyn Stark is going to open the book with Jaime Lannister, possibly trying to kill him. You know what I'm saying?
So what is that? The Dance of the Dragons?
No, the next book is going to be The Winds of Winter.
Oh, word.
The Winds of Winter.
Yeah, because winter's already came.
Yeah. Winter came in the end of the Dance of Dragons book. It started snowing and all that. And see, the main storyline, the Catelyn Stark, Lady Stonehorn storyline is one thing. The main storyline that's missing from the book is the Aegon storyline.
Yeah.
The Aegon story. Now, you know who Aegon is.
Yeah.
Rhaegar's son,
Yeah.
the one that Gregor Clegane beat down and smashed his head in.
Yeah.
And Tywin Lannister presented it to King Robert Baratheon, like, yo, and Ned Stark and Robert had beef from that point on because he's like, yo, what the fuck? You killed the children? And that's when they had their beef.
That's when your boy from Dorne was pissed off.
Because that's his nephew.
I know.
That's his wife. That's his, yeah. So anyway, according to the book, Varys switched those babies. And no one could tell the difference because you smashed the baby head in.
Yeah.
First of all, you can't identify babies anyway like that. And then you smash the babies in so no one could identify him. So they raised the boy overseas as Aegon Targaryen, and now he coming back to take his throne. But people don't believe it's the real Aegon. They believe it's just some kid that Varys, pulled out of his ass basically and pretend.
His little birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Aegon coming to Westeros is the big storyline because that changes everything. Because Cersei is all fucked up. Like a lot of shit Cersei does in the show is similar to the book. She just fucks everything up. You know what I'm saying? But it's fun. It's funner in the book because you're in her mind and she's just going crazy. She come up with this plan like to get Marjorie and shit. Same thing like in the show. She claimed this plan to get Marjorie in trouble with the faith by saying she's sleeping with all these niggas. Because Marjorie and Tommen wasn't fucking in the book because Tommen's a little boy.
Yeah.
So they ain't fucking in the book. So she's like, yo, Marjorie is fucking. So like they gave her a hymen check and all that shit to see if her hymen was tore, to see if she's a virgin.
Yeah.
And supposedly Maester Pycelle was giving her moon tea, which is abortion medicine. And so Marjorie gonna have the trial. Cersei ain't have her trial yet, but she did the walk of shame. So she back in the joint. But Aegon's coming. And Cersei done fucked everything up. Like she gave away her ships. She gave away mad information. She's beefing with everybody. Everybody's lying to her. She just don't realize it yet. And Aegon's coming. And so, like, you got Aegon, you got Daenerys, you got the Dornish people who plotting. Because the Dawn storyline, they plotting in the mix. And you still got beef in the north with Stannis. And the main thing that she did that sealed the deal is she shitting on the Iron Bank.
Oh, hell yeah.
See, in the show, she pays the Iron Bank their money.
Yeah.
After they steal that money from Highgarden.
Yeah.
In the book, she just shitting on the Iron Bank. The nigga that comes from the Iron Bank, she makes him wait for like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? On some bum shit. Then when he finally gets the audience with her, she shits on him and like dismisses him. And so the Iron Bank meets with Stannis and agrees to give Stannis the loan. But that's if Stannis could get out of that fucking ice storm, because he's still trapped in the same ice storm outside of Winterfell, like he was in the show.
Yeah.
So we don't know if he's gonna make it out. And of course, Jon Snow is dead. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
And Littlefinger's in the Vale throwing a motherfucking tournament to get Sansa to marry the heir of the Vale after Sweet Robin is killed, because they're gonna kill Sweet Robin. So, you know, it's mad shit. Like, it really is The Winds of Winter, man. I mean, everybody knows it's a good book, and he did a good story. I mean, it's super exciting, but I don't trust the guy, and I think he's evil, and I think he's trolling. He might never put out this book and just created this world on some demigod God complex shit and say, all right, y'all niggas, y'all make up the rest of the story, because y'all sitting here waiting for 11 years for me to finish the story. Y'all just make it up. I'm never going to drop it. Y'all just going to ride my jock forever, begging me to finish my shit, and I'm never going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't trust the nigga. He's a sinister motherfucker to write all that rape shit. And after The Winds of Winter come out, this is the last book I'm ever going to read by this motherfucker. I don't need him in my life no more. And I'm done with him.
All right. Pause. I'm going to take a break after that.
Yo, I'm going to put on some music and we shutting it down, man. But we going to play a song you never heard before. We going to play a song you never heard before.
Why they wanna stay there? 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 Yeah, this is Creep Speech on the
yet. I'm still at the studio, guys.
All right, man. Peace. We're going to shut it down. Thank everybody for listening. As always, support black businesses. Pick up a copy of Voiceless, the Journal of an Underground Starving Artist. Check out my girl, Ebony Mystique, theebonymystique.com. Crystal Night on Lulu. And pick up her book, Encounters. I'm going to write a review of it. I read the book. It's a good book. And I'm reading her other book, The Disciples. So check out theebonymystique.com. We want to give a shout out to Chuma, my sister, the queen goddess, homeowner, entrepreneur. She got her massage company. Shout out to Chris Stassi, my young boy partner here. Check out his new video, Duffy. It's dope. It's on YouTube. Chris Stassi. His album's coming out. I think it's called Euphoria. Yeah, Euphoria, something like that. Yeah, so check out all these people. You got anything you want to promote?
Kaiser Soze and the Have-Nots.
He said log on to joebiden.com. That's what Marco want to plug. joebiden.com.
Pause.
And I'm done. All right, thanks for listening. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
All right, peace.
When the evidence leak and the residents beat by the street caravan in the president's suites.